Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone's going to have a super Saturday, a lovely weekend. I'm going to see what's in the energy today. After yesterday, I need something good. You know, it really did affect me in a lot. It does affect me. I can't even explain it, especially when you know someone's lying. You know. But yes, we're all entitled to our own opinion. But we've got the sun here. A time of great joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities and plans that work out perfectly. Gratitude to the divine. I am so grateful though. I am every night. I mean, I pray all the time, but especially before I go to sleep and when I wake up, you know, I'm giving thanks. I'm so grateful. Like how blessed that my life is compared to what it used to be. You know, it's just amazing. You know, that it's it's proof that life can turn around. You know, especially when you stand up for yourself and tell the truth. You're sending out a vibration to the universe. You know, and it responds. But we're going to see whatever's in the energy today. I brought my angel wisdom deck out. I thought we're going to ask the angels today. We're going to see whatever comes out, and then we'll know where to go from there. But I want to thank all my lovely subscribers. I want to thank everyone for being here, and just, you know, for being such lovely people that you are. And also that the news of I've still got 3 boxes to put up. Because Sheba, I have to book her in to get this operation, because I've been looking at her boobies, and you know, my honey started off like that, like her boobies started looking big, and then she got this mammary tumour. So I need to get Sheba spayed ASAP. I can't remember when she were on EAT, but I know it's been a while. But I do need to get her booked in, and I think it's $690 altogether with a booking in fee. I have to pay 50 quid, then I have to pay $620 for the operation. I have to pay £20 for the booking fee, £50 just for the first visit, and then it's $620 on top of that. So you're talking like 700 quid just for Sheba, and that's not even counting Mimi's. So I need to pull my finger out and get these boxes done. They are ready, but they're all the same, and I wanted to make them a bit different, you know. So, but I might just do something this weekend and make things happen. Anyway, let's get into the reading. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. Oh, Ace of Swords. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely and remain objective. Because every little thing is going to be all right. Oh, look at that strength and dreamer peeping out. This is a new beginning. This is leaving. The end of challenging times. Something's over here. Things are looking up with welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place, the end of depression or an illness, and travel or relocation. And this is the strength for a new beginning. This is the Fool, a new start. Trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take this leap of faith. Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you know. So there, someone's stronger than they know. I think we all are. We never know how strong we are until being strong is the only choice we have. Oh, look, we've got wishes come true. Your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. Yes, because every little thing's gonna be alright. I rise up this morning Smile with a round. I can see the sun, but they're blocking it out. They're blocking it out into, so we can, what they're called, dimming the sun. Oh, we're going to dim the sun. Oh, we're dimming the sun. I just seen Empress there working too hard. They're quite large, these cards to shove on. I've got big hands. Well, I think I have got big hands because it's so hard to get rings to fit me. I have to buy big rings. But I like the silver. We were talking about that last night with my daughter. Like silver, because silver's connected to the moon and the gold's connected to the sun. It says loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details and wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. This is the Knight of Pentacles. A guardian angel. We've got transformation here. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination and releasing old belief patterns. Sometimes people are, it's hard to release. Oh, this is it, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or a deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, and a new home, or a new home. And we've got victory here. It says victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. Well, 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 well. Oh, it was cool. The Temperance Angel. Balance. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise and the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Oh yeah, this is good. You see, we needed something good in the energy today. I really needed it. This is a collective reading. This is, take it as it resonates. But I feel like somebody's got protection around them here. I really do. Maybe around a new experience as well, or a new relationship. We've got the Magician here at the bottom. And the Wheel. This makes me happy. This is good. And I feel it. Look, the six here is leaving. We've got the Empress there. The Magician and the Wheel. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Yes, because whatever the mind can conceive, we can achieve. A fresh new start or the end of delays, a sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. Whoa. Congratulations and jubilations. Do you know what song was going through my head this morning? I don't know why. It was so strange, and I'm thinking, why is that song playing in my head? It was, I think it was a song from school. It was, Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. old King Cole. Somebody could be called King, somebody could be called Cole. It's just weird. But it's not weird, but it's just that song that was playing in my head. Managing your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Smart business decisions and seeing things as black or white. Being charitable. She's buying a ring here. She's buying a ring. She's at the jeweller's. Looks like a sapphire. Somebody could be buying a ring. Maybe, could resonate with someone. And we've got this King of Swords here. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional, relationships or being emotionally unavailable. Somebody could have been emotionally unavailable, or you are. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, buy yourself a ring. Don't wait for someone to get you one. Get yourself one. Heavenly Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, the Page of Swords. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, and exciting intellectual challenge. Brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. Sure, we got this like the other day as well, to look at the fine print. Make sure you reading the fine print. I see a lot of butterflies around this person as well. Transformation, like. And it's here with this Six of Wands. We've got the World, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. I like that because, I have got freedom. I once got my numerology done, and this guy said, all these things that he was saying, I kind of laughed, but, they all came true. It said, well, I knew I was an old soul. It says I was an old soul being given total free will to live as I please. So my choices, And it also said I would work in the community. Well, I did. I used to be a voluntary support worker, and it was just so many things, He was a caretaker of where I used to live, and that was a brand new home as well. And I ended up walking out and giving it to my family. And then when they actually trashed it, because I swapped, they trashed my beautiful new home, and I went and moved in their absolutely disgusting, horrendous property flat, cleaned it, had to scrape feces off the floor and everything, but honestly I made it beautiful. And then they wanted it back, and I'd already put like my washer in there, my cooker and everything. They robbed me. Got robbed by my own family. Took it all off us. But this is here conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. Yeah, it could be, there could be some conflicts, but we've got balancing. It says doing what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavours, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and an excellent reputation. So you could be very good at something. I mean, this lady here, she's sculpting. Yeah, and I feel like this is someone who's ambitious. There's someone here with an ambition. And there's probably people trying to cause drama around you. You can just walk away from it. It's better to walk away from an argument than to stand there and give your energy. Because a lot of people will drain your energy. Imagine that someone drags you into an argument and you're standing there arguing, and after that argument, you feel defeated and depleted and drained. Unless it's an argument you're going to win. But you don't need to. The biggest arguments are won when we walk away. Just walk away. Especially if you're true. We've got the Emperor here. Oh, but there's here with the Eight of Swords. It says logic and organisation will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, and structure and discipline. The Magician. It says magic is alive. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So I feel like someone's need to believe in themselves. Gotta believe in yourself. Gotta believe in your abilities. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle, See, again, a new car. Somebody could be getting a new car, could be buying a car. And it would be, that windfall. I know, it's coming in for someone. And I believe it's going to be this month. So, you know, just keep going. Keep going. Oh, we've got release and the hermit here. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Yeah, you need to release this drama here. This is conflict with others. Someone needs to release them and let them go. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor and self-discovery. Yeah, I feel like someone is really like going through this. You know, something successful, something new. Someone making a change. You could be, moving, or you could be buying a car or something like that. And this is also like managing resources. You could want to buy that ring, but do you really need that ring? You know, you might want it, but it's no harm in treating yourself. There's not. I feel like you're giving the universe, sending the universe a message that you deserve it. Especially if you've wanted something for a long time and you could saved up. But I feel there's something over here. This is walking away from conflict. It could be family and friends, or either. Always people, places, or things that we need to change. The spirit of the angels. Message we have for the collective. Thank you. Love you. Oh, this is unfounded fear and expecting the worst. Oh yeah, there could be some doubt, and there's people have doubt. Expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights and refocusing your thoughts. There's a full moon in the background here. We've just been through the full moon phase. Yeah, I feel, somebody could have a nagging doubt. That's what I'm thinking. Sleepless nights. Mm. Yeah, someone needs to refocus the thoughts. I feel like somebody's got a very strong energy here. Yeah, someone needs to make a choice. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options. It could also mean addictions, and it doesn't necessarily mean addictions to drugs and that. It could be addiction. Some people can be addicted to watching TV. Some people can be addicted to sugar. Some people are addicted to caffeine. That's why I limit myself to one cup of coffee a day. We've got an awakening, a temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your uniqueness and charitable actions. And we've got the King of Pentacles here, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and a spouse, a good person to work for. So there's something here, I feel like this doubt here is like, especially if you've been in a situation in life where it's caused you to have doubt. I feel like this is this here. There's conflicts, whatever. It's like it could be people saying, "Oh, you can't do this," "Oh, you're gonna never amount to nothing." When you get these negative people trying to, they're just reflecting upon themselves. That's what they feel, so they're projecting that onto you. And I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone who's got something abilities. Yeah, and spirit's like, yeah, you just release this. Go within, yeah, release these worries. Release them. It's unfounded fear. It's like, it's unfounded fear. It's that doubt, that self-doubt, which could be caused by others, opposing opinions. Yeah, it's like when someone's saying you can't do something, that means they can't. It don't mean to say you can't. It just means they can't do it. Boop! Hello, princess. Hello, beautiful. You not come and sit down. Go lie down there, please, because I end up having a petered on the edge of my seat. I'm gonna just take a look at here. I was drawn to it. We've got Angel of Divine Timing here, so I feel there's something going to happen in divine timing. And I just split it on the Angel of Nature. Look, I'm getting a ladybird tattoo. Right there. It's going there. And then I'm getting my dragonfly here. I'm getting a dragonfly put here, but I'm going to get it put in the crease, so when it's closed, you can't really see it. But when you open it, it's going to have the wings open. It's just my idea. Oh, there was something I was going to say as well yesterday. Because I was going to use this deck. No, this deck I used the day before when I got interrupted and I couldn't, and I stopped reading. And you know something? One of the cards said Nova, and I thought, oh my word, that's going to be good. Oh, got just the thing. We've got my granddaughter is going to be called Nova. I think she might change her mind, but that's where them kids have gone missing. Nova Scotia, Nova. I don't know where this card is or what card it was, but I seen it. It said Nova on it. Let me just pause. Well, I just went through the entire deck and I can't find it, but I know what I see. It was this deck. I'm sure it was. Because I didn't use any other deck. But I seen Nova. But anyway, we'll just get on with this. But I did see, I know what I seen it. Oh, look, I just split on that. It says new job. Could be a new home. Angel of manifestation here. It could be this new car, you know. Something new. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, message to the collective. What do the angels want the collective to know today? Thank you. Oh, bullying prevention, Angel. Yeah, this could be bullying here. Conflicts with others. You know, if somebody's been getting bullied by someone, this is the angel who's going to protect you. Bullying prevention, Angel. We've also got the angel of clairaudience here, you know, you could hear, you know. Which makes me wonder, you know, when you get these people who get locked up saying they're hearing voices, it depends. I think it depends on what voices you're hearing or what they're saying to you. You know, because I've heard singing and I've heard words, but I'm not. What is it? What do they call people who hear voices? Is it psychotic or something? No, clairaudient. Clairaudient. But yeah, I think people who hear voices who are telling them to do bad things, that's it. Probably demonic possession or something, you know. But we've got the bullying prevention angel here. And I feel this is what this is, and this is what this doubt is. Because it's unfounded fear. You know, so if somebody's trying to bully you, especially with words or say, you know, bullies are usually being bullied. But I feel there's something protective around somebody. I felt that straight away when this card came out here. It's a guardian angel or someone who watches over you. There's a guardian angel here. So I feel like you shouldn't be worrying. I don't know why that's just done that. It says, you are safe, strong and protected. Believe in your inner power. You have drawn this card because your angels want you to know you are not alone. The angels have assigned you your own bullying prevention angel to assist with your current situation. Your bullying prevention angel gives you strength, guidance, understanding, and protection. Your angel wants you to know that the person who is bullying you is doing so because he or she is a coward who lacks strength and courage. This person may be jealous of you, feel insecure, want to gain attention, or they may be experiencing their own challenges. Your bullying prevention angel wants you to know that there is no excuse for this person's behaviour. Your angel is here to give you strength to ignore what this person is saying about you or doing to you. Your bullying prevention angel is here to protect you from any negativity and to show you how to turn a negative situation into a positive one. Your bullying prevention angel wants you to know how much your guardian angels, family, and friends love and support you. If you feel ashamed or worried about talking about the situation, ask your angel to give you the strength to speak to someone who can help you. Don't worry about what others think of you. You are a shining light, illuminating the world. By ignoring the bullying, you are taking back your power. You are embarking on a new journey of walking in the light, standing tall, and being proud of the beautiful being you are. Nobody can or will take your power away when you walk in the light with your bullying prevention angel. Affirmation: I no longer allow bullying to affect my life. I am protected and guided by my bullying prevention angel, who helps me to shine my light for others to see. I only allow positive thoughts and feelings to be a part of my life. Yeah, this is what I think this is. I think someone's being getting bullied here because, bullies are never wrong, Yeah, bullies. Yeah, bullies. We get their cup of tea. And I've just split it on the angel of clairsentience as well. Somebody could have Claire's here because I'm seeing clairaudient and clairsentience, so I feel like you sense here, like you can feel, maybe you might sense like, presence around you. I always see these light white lights, it's like and I just like, thank you, and it just makes me smile and know that, I am protected. I know I'm protected. I'm still here. I'm still alive. That's all I kept saying for like a year after I left that horrible situation. Yeah. Um, if anyone said, "Oh, you're all right," and I go, "Yeah, I'm alive." I feel like, yeah, I'm still alive. I never thought I would make it to this age. So a lot of people I knew from the past are no longer with us. You know, um, yeah, they're no longer here. I feel like it's we choose a different path. Choose a different path to go down. It's like, yeah, someone's good at something here. Someone's good and got a gift. And it doesn't have to be sculpting, but I just feel like someone's got a gift. Angel of healing. The angel of healing. I'm going to put these up here. Oh, guardian angels. Because this is a guardian angel as well. You know, you are in a time of healing. Be open to receiving healing. And something, I have had experiences where the angels have come in and healed me. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I could really go into like detail, but I just know that I did get healed. Because I was being poisoned, and there were four angels around me, and I wasn't asleep. I was awake. Now I had my eyes closed, but I knew there was four there, and I don't know why, but there were men. There weren't women. There were four men, but they were healing me, and I did get healed. And then another time when I had to go back, it was always when I went back, and then I got healing on my knee as well. I was playing this music, and it was like ancestral music, and all of a sudden I felt this warmth on my knee, and I knew that it was an angel that was there healing my knee. And I needed that because I had to go on a journey, work carrying a rucksack with my dogs, and I've got really bad osteoarthritis in my knees and my feet and that. And but it got me out of there. I feel like this is this kind of thing. I feel like there's some healing here that needs doing. It could not even be physical, it could be just emotional healing. You all know. You have received this card because your angel of healing wants you to know that she is by your side, ready to assist you in your time of need. Living an extremely busy life, you sometimes give all of your energy to your work and your family and friends and forget about your own needs. There are times when your body becomes so stressed out and run down from all these outside pressures that you need healing. Healing can come in different forms: healing a physical health issue, or healing emotional blockages, relationships, stresses, or worries in your life. Sometimes you are too stressed to realize that you can ask for assistance from above. If you are currently suffering ill health, know in your heart that your angel of healing is always by your side. She is very capable of healing and assisting you to solve any issues causing you concern. But it is up to you to take the first step to allow this healing to take place. Your angel of healing wants you to take time out for yourself so that together you can clear obstacles in your body or life and connect to your angel of healing. Firstly, find a quiet place where you can sit or lie down and relax so you can allow your angel of healing to be of assistance. Once you are comfortable, gently close your eyes and visualize your angel clearing any areas in your body that are causing you pain and concern. Feel the warmth and clearing take place as you visualize your angel of healing helping you. Visualize the part of the body that has been healed, shining a brilliant white glow once that area has been cleared. If your angel of healing is clearing a particular issue in your life, visualize that the issue is resolved and watch as it floats away into the distance like a balloon floating in the wind. Affirmation: I accept and allow my angel of healing to assist me with healing any health issues, blockages, and worries I am currently experiencing in my life. I am open to receiving healing. Yeah, so I feel like it's something to do with this healing, is something to do maybe with this bullying. But it could be an health issue either, or so, take that as it resonates. But I feel this is with this Nine of Swords here. I feel some it could be. I feel like it's somebody's negativity that is they're trying to throw towards someone. I just took a sip of my coffee. I really do. I have to go with these angel cards now. I'm going to go with the Archangel Power. I feel there's a lot of angelic power around somebody at this moment. Empress. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. Empress. You see, Spirit. And I've got the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So somebody could be giving you some, it's like you might be making something. Like I watched this thing yesterday, I forgot what it was called. But what was it called? I can't remember. It was this movie anyway. And this woman, I think it's Reese Witherspoon, and she made these little sculptures and they were absolutely amazing, yeah. But she didn't think out of it. But they were really good. Like, and I feel it's something like that. I feel like somebody can make something, somebody can do something that they're good at, and they probably just need to put it out there. Do you know what I mean? We might just need someone else to come along and say, "Wow, that is amazing," and then to make you realise that what you're actually doing, what you actually make or create, is really unique, and it's a gift. And this is somebody. I feel like this is somebody's jealousy. Yeah, I really do. I do, because it even came out. It said the jealous, that bullying card. It's like somebody's jealous of you, and they're trying to put you down. But no, no. This is why the release is here, and you like, spiritual going in. Oh, look at a display on Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Yeah, tell them to do one. Yeah, maybe, sometimes it's better to go off onto your own It says, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. No, don't be a people pleaser. That means you're not healed. If you're a people pleaser, excuse me, confirmation, don't. Please yourself. You need to please yourself here. We've got the star. Yeah, this is you. You need a dream come true. Believe in yourself at the end of a difficult situation. It's the end, Spirit says. It's the end. This is someone who's like, probably going through that epiphany, going through that awakening, going through that realization. You might have been getting downloads, and you could have been getting downloads here. Because I've seen the clairsentience and we've got the wheel again. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Something coming in. The chariot is coming in for someone. But you will know. This is your reading. It will resonate. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you, we love you. Two of Gabriel. I've just seen this and it came out. It says, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So there could be someone who shares your vision here. And I'm seeing, look, the King of Ariel with the moon. Archangel Aniel and King of Ariel, 10 of Ariel. The opportunity to improve your plans, listening to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. Yeah, this is his fears. It's like, somebody's been up at sleep at night. Just face some fears, and it's that belief in yourself. Look at that cute little puppy. Somebody could have a little dog like this, and that will, resonate. Cute little, I don't know what it looks like a chihuahua kind of thing. The little white one, fluffy white dog. A King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success and using resources wisely. That's what that card was, using the resources wisely. There is very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Ooh. Yeah, but not if it's up to this bloody government. What they're saying, they don't want anybody, they want to take the pensions away from everybody and telling the families to look after them. Well, I'm sorry, but I ain't looking after anybody, except me. I'm serious. If there's any elderly people in my family, my nana's gone. My nana's not here. And the mother was never been there. I'm not going to do it. She can go ask one of my brothers. Yeah, they can go do it. And I'm not being cold-eyed. I'm just being factual. I'm really not. It's just something that it says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Ooh. Take pride in your work, Spirit says. There's something you're good at, something you could expand on, something you could get additional training to do. And it says release. Again, we've got release here. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. I don't believe that. I know, I'm sorry. No, it does. It does. But it doesn't. Because, like sometimes I still shed tears for my son. And that was 27 years ago. So it doesn't heal. You learn to live with it. You do. But, I don't know if I told you this, but I had this dream. And I just split on the 6 of Raphael, embracing your inner child, new friends or rekindle relationships, children or childhood. That's like the 6 of Cups. But yeah, I had this dream, and in this dream, there was an elk. And at first, I was like, because it was so big, but it was beautiful. Like its coat was like the most chocolate brown, silky, beautiful. Yeah, but it was like that had such long legs. It was so big. but it didn't have like the big antlers on it. Do you know what I mean? But it was an unmistakable an elk, and my daughter was with me, and we were outside, and it was like we were moving, and this elk was coming up, trying to come to me, and I like at first I was like hiding behind the furniture, but then I just knew that it wanted to hug me. It just the way it looked at me, it just wanted to give me a hug. Right, and at first I was like, "Oh, what does this dream mean? What does it mean?" I mean, an elk is a very spiritual dream. But then the next night, not yesterday, the day before, I woke up and all I could smell was my son. And it's been 27 years, yeah, and he hasn't visited for a long time. Well, I haven't smelt him because I used to smell him a lot. I smelt him, and this was like 2 days ago, yeah. And it's unmistakable. It's his smell. It's unmistakable. You know, it's just like when I passed on loved one, you know their scent, and it was all over my pillow, yeah. And I didn't wash my pillowcase. It's not dirty anyway. But last night, which is 2 days after I got in bed, all I could smell him, and I was just laid there, just like I couldn't get enough of it. It was his smell. It was my son. And when I look at the other dream, the elk, well, my son was called Keller, and the elk is an anagram of Kel. So I really think I was visited in the spirit realm by this elk. Oh, it's a very spiritual meaning. But yeah, I feel like somebody needs to pay attention to the dreams or any smells or anything like that. If you get any scents. But yeah, I know he's around, and it makes me feel good, and I did shed a tear, but it was like, because the way he was cruelly taken away. It says, stand here, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power. Yeah, somebody needs to stand up now for what you believe is right. I feel like, yeah, taking back your power. We've got some bullies here in the background, and it could be family, friends, or even your partner or ex or whatever. I feel like somebody now needs to stand up for what they believe in, and pray for this healing. You can be healed. You can, and I feel like there is a bullying. Got solutions here. Archangels, Adkill. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Yeah, you can forgive, but you don't forget about the fucking name. Forgive and move on. Forgiving don't mean to say, oh, well, I'm going to allow you back into my life to do it again. No, it doesn't. It's for you. That's what forgiveness is. It's like, I'm not going to carry this like around me. It's like a grudge or whatever. You don't do it. And it's like people want to seek revenge. If someone's done something to somebody, straight away they're like, oh, I'm going to get you back. No, two wrongs do not make a right. A big man, it takes a big man or woman to walk away from an argument or a fight. You know what I mean? It does. It's easy. I have once, and this neighbour once many times. But yeah, she was crazy. She wanted to fight me, and I'm not scared. I will fight anyone. I'm not bothered. But it takes a big person not to. And that day she was losing it. Like she was screaming and carrying on. And me, I stayed so calm, and it was so hard. I'm not joking. It was hard to stay that calm. I was just looking, nodding and smiling. And she's going, you're fucking mental. You're fucking crazy. And I was just like, and in my head, I was like, doof, 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 doof. I could have battered that woman across that garden, but I didn't. I remained, I had my self-control. I knew I could do it, but I didn't. Because at the end of the day, I would have probably got arrested for that. Do you know what I mean? She was like an ambulance driver, and she used to drink. She used to drink heavily. And then she'd be driving an ambulance the next day. Oh, no. But anyway, yeah, she was telling the kids to ring the police, ring the police. I wasn't even doing it. I just stood there nodding and smiling. And she felt so threatened by that. Because, oh, it's like if I'm shouting or you're fine. You're fine. When I'm silent, I run. But you know, afterwards, I went inside and I actually burst into tears because I was holding it all in, all that anger that I had to hold in, yeah, because I wasn't going to hit that woman in front of her kids and my kids. I wasn't going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But, you know, she wanted me to hit her first, you know, and she was provoking me. She was really right in my face, like spit coming out of my mouth and everything. But yeah, it wasn't funny really, but because I was crying afterwards because I'd held the anger in. But yeah, I think it does take a bigger person to maintain that control. This is here the Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Yes. Going to get downloads. I feel like someone is getting like a download, and I feel like Spirit's like saying, trust it. You could have got a download and feel a certain thing. Spirit's like, you know, trust it. Don't trust these bullies or whatever they're saying. Don't trust them at all. Don't let have sleepless nights over these, over people's opinions or, you know, whatever they say. Someone's very gifted here. Someone's very gifted. It says you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. You need to get out of this Nine of Swords energy, yeah? You can do it. You can do it. So it might not sound easy, but it actually is. High Priestess. Powerful psychic insights. I feel like somebody else got this here, psychicness, because I've seen the Claires. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. This is what this is, meditation. Be, you know, sit in meditation here. I feel like, yeah, there's something that, if you're feeling aware, if somebody's been calling your names or telling you you're not good enough or anything like that, just know it's not you, it's them. Because people will reflect their negativity onto you, because it's like that kind of an energy vampire. They want you to feel down, because as soon as you feel down, they're going to feel better about themselves. They're like, it worked. But still, they're not going to change. They're going to still be that negative person. But you have the power to do this. You really have. It says, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. And environmental activism. Yeah, you could be an activist. So don't go overboard. You know, like some do. They're just like, that's like, you know, you've done too much. Some people can do too much. It says, Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. Tell ya, someone loves you here. Someone loves you, honey. I can't remember all the song, but yeah, I feel like someone loves you. Someone loves you on the other side. A kind person. So it could be, you know, a loved one. It could be one of your ancestors that you never even met, but they know you. Queen of Gabriel. It says passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. This is your energy. This is why people don't like it. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So someone could be helpful here. And we've got the Queen of Ariel. Mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Yeah, so I feel like someone's got a gift here. You know, it's like when you give someone something and they can turn it into, oh, the Ten of Michael. It says that, and it fell here, round this card here. So I feel like this situation has ended and you are finally free. Maybe you've escaped this. It could have been, you know, people, places and things. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. She's taken a bow. I did the reading the other day and she was taking a bow. It's like, yes, job well done. You did it. You don't need to be in this Nine of Swords energy. Putting the past behind you. And peace came out. It says, release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Because what else can you do? Sometimes the best thing to do is surrender to the universe, surrender to the Most High. Say, if you can't do something, if something's too much for you, if you've got a burden, release it to the Most High, and it's gone. You can do this. You can do it. Yes, you can. Where do we go from here, Spirit? Let's have a look. We've got some. Yeah, it's a definite angel reading, and I feel like it was needed. I know I've done them in the past, but I really feel like it. Spirit has been calling me to just get some angel messages out here. I feel like there's a lot of things going on. Oh, it says you are the light. You are a light. Holy amethyst. You have a light within you, and this light will never go out. Whenever you face darkness, this brilliance has the opportunity to shine. Right now, God and the angels are calling you to switch your light on full. Stand in the greatness of your spirit. Do not back down, and be the bringer of good that you were born to be. Activation. I am a light of hope in the world. Yeah, you're a light, and somebody's been trying to dim it. And I feel like you might have been in this kind of energy, but Spirit's like, you're gonna get out of this. You're gonna get out of this. It says here, Water Guardian, let your emotions flow. There are a lot of feelings within you, and it's time to let them out. Your emotions are powerful messengers that allow you to express the tender, more vulnerable parts of yourself. Don't fight against this, for in revealing this natural part of yourself, you are also revealing your beauty and gifts and allow others to witness the most authentic part of you. Activation, Water Guardian, I trust my emotions and I let them flow with ease. I shed a tear yesterday because I watched this thing on this little girl called Isabella Loving. I'm never going to forget her name. Oh, I can't even talk about it because I'm telling you, I'll just start crying. But if you haven't heard of it, if you haven't heard of her story, she's called Isabella Loving. So look her up and you will know what I'm talking about because I can't right now. I really can't. I don't want to start crying. But light beings, energetic shifts. This is a time of healing and change. Old energies are being released from your world. This isn't a call to discard traditions, but to reflect on what you have learned and now you can grow. You are being called to be open and aware of new information that is being revealed to you, for it is pivotal for the next phase of your journey. Activation, I create space for learning anew. You're creating this space. You're a light being. So we've got thrones here. Opportunity for growth. This is a sacred time of growth, healing, and understanding. There is more information coming your way. Trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you in the perfect time-space sequence. If you are experiencing challenges, know that these are growing pains that are contributing to a more aligned future. Only good will come from this situation. Trust that life is guiding you to growth. Activation. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. Somebody's going through this now. Oh, look, we've got sky beings. So we've got the light beings and we've got the sky beings. See from a higher perspective. You are being guided to take a higher perspective. Do not allow yourself to be limited by what you do not see or understand. Do not allow your current experience to disrupt you from being the force of light you were born to be. Be open to seeing things differently and with consideration, for by being willing to shift your perspective, you allow angels to bring divine order to your life. Activation. Thank you, sky beings, for helping me see this differently. I'm sure I've seen a sky being because, I've even, I'm sure it's in one of my shorts, but it's like I've seen this glowing light and it was coming out of the cloud and it was moving around and it was going up and down and round and round and out of focus and come back, and I know it was like someone trying to connect. It was a light, probably a light. It was a sky being. It's got the Shekinah. Give the gift of your presence. Now is the time to show up in ways you have never shown up before. Get present with those you love and care about. Go beyond distractions and direct yourself back to the current moment so that you can enjoy the blessings that surround you. Instead of focusing on where you are going or what has previously happened, enjoy the beauty of the here and now. Activation. I awaken to the blessings of the present moment, because the present is the present. The present is the gift. The past is gone. We cannot change it. We cannot do anything about it. Let it go. Don't let it grab you and take you back there. You know, only, what's that song? Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. Yeah, so don't look back in anger. Just think, wow, if that had happened to me, I would not have learnt this. The Water Guardian came out again, and the Star Beings. There is a great mystery unfolding at this time. It's written, something's written in the stars. We've got light beings, sky beings, and star beings. I feel a strong energy from this. There is a great mystery unfolding at this time. All the synchronicities and signs you are experiencing are not coincidences. They are spirit-led experiences to let you know that you are on the right path. Trust in this. Where you are is where you need to be. Stay committed to your vision. Confirmation, because star beings are guiding your dreams into reality. Activation. Thank you, star beings, for guiding my vision into reality. So this sky being was a star being. What I seen, I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyeballs. It says, Gabriel, heal the child within. There are parts of yourself you had to abandon in your early years in order to survive. But now it's essential to reclaim all those parts in order to thrive. The child within you requires some tender love and care at this time. So let them come to the surface and express all that needs to be shared. Hold them with compassion and give them radical healing, understanding, and love. Activation. I let healing and light reach all parts of myself. Anything else, Heavenly Angels, Heavenly Spirit, and the more side? It just came out. Spirit says, take it, Gabriel. And we've got Archangel Michael clearing the way. This is a time of great change. Know that all of the roadblocks and challenges you have been facing are part of a great shift that is unfolding in your life. All aspects of your world that are not in alignment with your highest good are being cleared away so that you can stand in your truth once and for all. Trust in this unfolding. Activation. Thank you, Michael, for clearing the road to my highest truth. And it says here, karmic debts are paid, Elohim. Release yourself from the pain of guilt. Your debts are paid. Who you were in the past is not who you are today. If you had known then what you know now, you would have made different choices. But you cannot change what has happened. You can only change how you move forward. Release yourself from the past. Activation. I take on responsibility for my own karma. Yeah, I said that as well to my daughter. I said it yesterday. I said, if I'd known then what I know now, I would have never even touched a cigarette. I would have never drank. I would have never done nothing. I wouldn't, if I'd have known then. But it's something that you have to learn by, something you have to experience, and you have to, sometimes the learning the hard way is the best way, because, it teaches us. We've got strength here. Courage, compassion, and perseverance. Yeah, I feel like somebody's got a very strong energy. Somebody's been through it here. And I feel like sometimes this conflict here can be like, oh, you're this, you're that. Oh, I remember when you did this, and I remember when you did that. Sometimes people try to do it to me. And I just laugh. Because, you can't get me. Sorry. No, I've done my work. I've done it. I've done the work. It's like, I've done the work. But I feel like this is someone, who can sometimes be affected by people's words. Yeah, look, conflicts, annoyances, competition. So somebody could actually be in a competition with you, a silent competition, because they see your light, they see that you're shining, they see something great in you that's not in them. Or it could be if they just went within and looked within their own light instead of like being jealous of other people, because bringing people down is not going to make them shine brighter. It's not. Dimming your light will not make them shine brighter. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. The Knight of Earth. Organised, responsible and supportive. And we've got the Queen of Fire. Intelligent, exuberant and determined. So I feel like somebody could be very intelligent here. Very organised, responsible and supportive. This could be your energy at the moment. Or, it could be somebody else's, because it's saying supportive. So somebody could help be organised. Yeah, we've got Queen of Air, Queen of Swords here. Brilliant, experienced and humorous. So you could have, be funny. I feel like being funny sometimes can mask a lot of things as well. But, if you can laugh at your own sometimes misfortunes and things like that, it's the best way. It is. I do. If I do something and it's funny, you know, you know, even if I fall over, I'll laugh. It's just if you can just laugh at yourself, yeah, it doesn't matter who else is laughing. We've got the Hermit, introspection, self-discovery, mentorship. It came out twice. Got Virgo energy here. It could be any sign. I'm not hung up on signs really, unless spirit really is specific. Oh, we've got the Ace of Water, emotions, relationships, and intuition, and we've got the Five of Pentacles. So I feel this was something to do with a relationship here, and also using your intuition and emotions. And this is like the angels here. I feel like this could have been a relationship even. And we've got illusion, dependency, and materialism. The ego. This is in the normal deck. In the normal tarot, it's the devil energy. So I feel like this is, look, it's lovers. This was a past person in their ego. Somebody was in their ego. And, I feel like when somebody's in the ego, they think that they're better than you. Or they probably know they're not deep down. So what they'll do is try to pick at you. They'll do that and to make you feel like, you're less than when it's them. The Moon, intuition, illusions, and revelation. Yeah, I feel like somebody's used their intuition here, and I feel like somebody's got a revelation. It could have even been around the moon. This looks like a new moon. We've got the Hermit again, yeah, introspection, self-discovery. I feel like someone could have be learning something about themselves. Balance again. So confirmation, you see, compromise, self-control, and moderation. Yeah, this is like, the Temperance angel out again, and it's coming right under the Queen of Air. And we've got Nine of Water, wishes, dreams, and happiness. I love these little wishy things. And we've got the dreamer, look, the beginning, the believing and protected. Yeah, someone's protected. Someone's new beginning is protected. Yeah, wishes coming true here. I wish upon a star to follow where you are. The Hermit came out again. It's like, yeah, the Hermit is here. And we've got protection here, preparedness and resilience, and Nine of Fire. And it's something from the past, look, memories. Protect yourself from these memories, yeah. And we've got the balance, prioritization, playfulness, yeah. I feel like someone needs to protect themselves from the past, nostalgia. Get a lot of angel energy here. Yeah, we've got awareness, caution, and consequences, like, some child protection here. I feel like it could be even protecting your own inner child as well, things that you weren't allowed as a kid. We've got the Queen of Earth. Gracious, practical, and capable. Spirit's like, you can do it. And then we've got, look, so challenge, determination, and resistance. So this is a lot. I feel like standing your ground here. I feel like someone is standing their ground. Or you can, someone's very solid energy here. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, anything else for the collective? This came out in reverse. This is the King of Water. You know, I feel like this person is, and I'm seeing liberations peeping out here. Realization, life change, liberation. I feel like somebody's realised that this King of Water here, I mean, it could be a water sign. You've got to take it, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, take it as it resonates. But this is someone who's you can't trust. They're not understanding. They're not compassionate. This is someone who's, got unhealed emotions. That, nah. I feel this is this past energy. And this is you with this a new opportunity for creativity and action, realization, life change, liberation. I feel like someone's realized that you're not what this person has said. This is an emotionally insecure person, someone who you cannot trust. We've got a King of Air here. It says knowledgeable, objective, and respected. It could even be the law. A King of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords here. And we've got the balance with the King of Air. This could even be, a couple. And we've got here the Page of Air. Truthful, analytical, and outspoken. It could be somebody watching from the sidelines as well here. The way he's looking through that sword. It's like, you can't see me, but they can see you. Yeah, this is conflict. I feel like this has been a conflict here. Look, nine of air again. This five of wands with this 9 of air again. Negative worry, sleeplessness. I feel like this is conflicts, annoyances, competition. I feel this is this King of Water in reverse. I feel like it's come out again. This is all these are confirmations of what already came out. And I've just seen the Ace of Fire and the Ace of Earth. Something very new coming in. Abundance, opportunity, creativity. Both say opportunity, abundance, and resources. There's an opportunity to coming in for someone. It could be an abundance that will give you opportunity. The Chariot is coming in. Willpower, victory, and recognition. This is something coming in. Yeah, something being balanced here. Prioritization. That was a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, look, creativity, enthusiastic and motivated. I feel like somebody is very creative. And, I feel like someone's going to find that spark, or you may have already done that. Finding that spark within you, realizing that you are not what this person said you are. It's like when you get told something enough, over and over and over again, you start to believe it, even if it's a lie. It's like that gives me that vibe. Oh, there you are. Right, I'm going to do some guardian angel messages, some loving messages from the angels, because I'm seeing a lot of angelic protection around someone. It's saying here that relax, there's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is more important in life. Love. Yeah, it could be self-love as well, Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What messages do we have for the collective? Thank you. Courage. And we've got a star at the bottom. It says, dare to be different, to make mistakes, create. For it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal art, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Yeah, I feel like someone needs to be true to themselves. And yeah, I've got star energy. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover You are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you truly are a shining star. Yes, this is a shining star. Yeah, this is someone whose light has irritated this demon and this person who's emotionally not all there. This is someone. This person needs to heal. I feel like you've had to been carrying around somebody else's pain. They've been pushing their pain and their negativity upon you, and you are the star. And now it's healing time. It's a time for healing. This could be past, present, or future. Prayer. And we've got healing again. I'm telling, honestly, I feel it. There's healing. There's healing, healing, healing. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me to not fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Someone needs to remember this healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. It's occurring. It's happening right now. This is daily guidance from your angels. I'm just saying, go for it. It says, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Ooh, that is for someone out there. Yeah, someone could be on a path and it's like, we've got release and surrender again. Another release. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. The angels around you. You could even be an earth angel. Earth angel, earth angel. I don't know that song, but yeah, I like that song. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you. We love you. The ocean. Ooh. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend some time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. The ocean. Someone needs to go to the ocean. Honestly, that feeling, when I was a child and we used to go, went anywhere near the holiday, and if we went anywhere near the sea, we were going on holiday or somewhere like that. And when we first glimpsed the sea, it was a feeling like I can't even explain. Like, I don't know if anyone else felt like that. As a kid, when you first see the sea, it's like, oh wow, we're here. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. I'm still the same now. I still feel like that, even though I live near the sea. You have been giving a lot of yourself lately. This is reward yourself. And it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. Yeah, you could be going to buy this ring. The balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Yeah, someone needs to treat themselves. But he says you're getting trustworthy guidance here. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. The idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. It's trustworthy guidance. Spirit's like, trust this guidance that you are receiving right now. This is from the angels and the Most High. Let your past go. Let it go, let it go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to act, time to set, I can't even hardly see. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Yeah, it's gone. That's what somebody needs to tell themselves. You know what it is? It's over. We've got a family here. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience within a family member, which can help you to understand and heal in your mind and heart. Surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the siffies within the situation. Allow yourself to feel peace. And it says new partner and steady progress here. And I just split on trustworthy guidance. So Spirit's like, yeah, you need to trust this guidance that you are receiving right now. You know, because it will help someone. And I feel like there's somebody whoever this reading resonates with will know exactly that this is correct. It says make plans and focus. Shield Maiden. Yeah, just make plans. You don't have to start. You just have to make plans. And we've got dream and journey here with the drum. Dream and journey. So yeah, maybe you've got a dream. Don't let go of it because the dreams can become reality, you know. We've got Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Be a very earth energy. You could, be an earth angel. Because somebody who's got this much protection. Yeah, you're like a light being, your star being, sky being. There's a lot of protection around somebody here. It's like you might have an important mission to do on this earth. Yeah, be yourself. Just by being you make this world a brighter place. Just by being happy. You're already raising the vibration. You see how spirit works. Dream and journey, make plans and focus. And it says love and let yourself be loved. An earth guardian, yeah, art guardian, earth guardian. I feel like it's a lot of self-love here. Yeah, self-love and treating yourself as well. I feel like, I don't feel like it's, what do they call it? Retail therapy. No, I don't think it's that. I feel like it kind of is, but I don't feel like going overboard. I feel like this woman who's investing in this ring here, this sapphire ring, it's a good investment because, it's, excuse me, confirmation money. And then we've got a star ancestor following the voice of your soul. I feel like somebody's ancestors here. And we've got a stargazer setting your sights higher. You might need to stargaze and get messages from the stars. We've got stars, we've got the light beings, the sky beings, the star ancestors. Something here, very powerful. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. And we've got druid, hold the space, I feel like and we've got this earth guardian again. Wise one, grow within your current situation. I feel like somebody's very wise here. Or growing from what you've been through. It's like, yeah, you know what it is? Yeah. I might have been through this in my life, but yes, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Feeling like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid, whatever. You know that song? I need to listen to that. Put it on full blast and dance. You know, get that energy flowing, because sometimes it can get stagnant, you know, especially I know what it's like to be depressed, to be in bed and not want to get out of bed and stay there and just, you know, have no energy whatsoever. But you put on something like that and you just start dancing. And look, we've got the water guardians connecting with your emotions again. I feel like someone needs to release something here. And it could be, oh, we've got the sage and the hermit again. And more Virgo energy. And sage, look, to be devoted and committed. I feel like somebody's very retreat and recharge. I feel like somebody's got this sage power, you know, like druid power. I've just seen the water guard. Yes, star ancestors. I feel like your ancestors were powerful. And this is why there's a lot of protection around you. You know, it could be, I'm even feeling like Atlantis and that. I know I've got to get my overdeck now. Spring, your seeds grow. We're in spring. We are in spring right now. Come through, spirit. And it says shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gift. So maybe you have a gift and it says be brave and honest. You have a gift. Star ancestor wants you. It says follow the voice of your soul. You might have a voice inside thinking you can do this. Do this. This is what you were born to do. I feel like you were born to do something here and it's a gift. You got this gift. I don't feel like, you know, everyone has a unique gift, but this is your unique gift. This is your gift. Now I have to go with the angels of Atlantis because I'm feeling a lot of water energy here. You know, if they wanted you to go to the ocean and that, you know, really, it could be that it's very possible. Got Gabriel again. I feel like it's very possible that your ancestors were Atlanteans. We've got Michael with patience here. Patience teaches a lot, you know, because we want everything yesterday, don't we? I see balance here. You know what I mean? I do. I'm quite. I don't know. I've learned patience. I've learned it. You know, sometimes if you feel yourself getting impatient, that's when you need patience. When you're feeling impatient, that's when you know you need it. And for the spirit and the angels, thank you. Not messing about here. Michael, enchantment. Look at this unicorn. I feel like this is very unique person here. You might have a unique gift. You know, that there's only one of you. Where are you, Michael? There's not even a... I thought we'd be in like... Oh, it might be in alphabetical order. Why wouldn't it be? Michael, enchantment. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life. This is the cosmic leader. The cosmic leader. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life, or are you aware of a lack of imagination in your creative purpose? Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow of fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous. Watch with this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its perspicacity. Perspicacity. I don't even pronounce it. Perspicacity. perspicacity, compelling, eternal, and especially wise about that divine light within you. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. Chant E through your crown chakra to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantment. You know, I can't believe I can't pronounce words now, because you know, when I was like 7, I was like a child genius. No, I really was, you know. And I just wonder if it had been nurtured instead of, you know, what I did go through, because I was so clever. Like, I remember being called to the headmistress's office, yeah, Mrs. Shackleton. She had this little white Scottish, you know, Scotty dogs. She had one of them, and she used to let me play with the dog. But she used to ask me words. She goes, right, I'm going to ask you words now, and I want you to spell them. And she asked me any word, and I spelt it, and she was amazed. And she went, how do you know how to spell these words? And I can remember sat there saying, I say it as it sounds. And she was like, oh, I remember having lots of tests in my first school, you know, like, you know, seeing tests, you know, when you put words, you know, when they put words hidden or numbers, and then hearing tests, like all the weird tests. I don't know if anybody else had to go through all that, but got tested on loads of levels, like hearing, sight, spelling, stuff like that. I don't know if I was singled out or if they did it to everybody. I don't know, but I do remember getting all these tests done at school as a child. Now I don't know if anybody else did, but I'd be interested to know. We've got Archangel Sandalphon with love here, but yeah. I could spell. I was so good at it. I was first one in my school to get a pen because my handwriting was so neat. And I had a teacher, she was called Miss Brumfit, and I loved that teacher. You know, I loved Mrs. Brumfit. Well, Miss Brumfit, I don't know if she was married, because I was like her star pupil. We've got balance and empathy here. Gabriel and Raphael. Yeah, I was actually a little star in my first school. I got picked for all the roles in the plays. You know, I was the Pied Piper. I was Mary in the Mary and Joseph, you know, and I was also the Fairy Sunbeam. Yeah, my first school, I was a little shining star, but you know, we were never nurtured at home. I was not a star at home. I was a slave. But yeah, we've got balance. The divine messenger. Look, it's that thing that used to come on telly. What were it called? Forgot it again. But I know what it is. World in Action. That's it. World in Action, I think. Gabriel wants you to know that you have been too busy and wishes you to become more earthed, to take stock of past actions that have resulted in your life process becoming out of equilibrium. Whenever our yin-yang dualistic force moves out of balance, our energy drops. Gabriel asks you to create harmony by yielding to meditation and stillness, so that the divine messengers may remove your burdens. Gaze at the wonderfully integrated intelligence of Leonardo da Vinci's art, and you will feel an altogether different state emerging. Then, Om Mani Padme Hum, chanted 3 times, will rebalance your process, as this mantra opens compassionate yielding in our arts. You can also do mudras as well when you're doing the, you know, chanting. We can sit, you know, legs crossed and whatever, but we can do mudras. People do this. It's still a mudra. This is still a mudra doing this, but there's different mudras. I might do a whole thing on mudras, you know, or I might do I'll do something, because yeah, they're very, you know, they even pray. This is a mudra. That is a mudra. There's different ones we can do. You know, we can do this. We can do. There's different ones, all different kind of mudras that we can practice on when we're chanting. Raphael is empathy. So I feel like somebody has empathy here. I do. I feel like you have empathy. Raphael brings you to the oracle of the emphatic and reminds you empathetic and reminds you of the simplicity of the beautiful lotus. The lotus is the symbol of enlightenment, which sinks below water during the night to be reborn in the light of the day. Perhaps your empathy has waned recently and needs to be restored by the new light of compassion. Be with the sun, allowing its energies to warm and nourish you. Try to move through the challenges that you face with empathy, humor, and love. Chant ha through the heart chakra, and Raphael's energy will fill you as an aid. And we've got dreams here. Ooh, look at this one peeping out. Compassion and intelligence. So yeah, I feel like, having compassion for yourself. It's okay having compassion for others as well. Don't get me wrong, it is, but not to these bullies. I feel like, yeah, forgive them, but release them. If this King of Water in the reverse is an unhealed person, someone who you cannot trust, I feel like, you can send them healing vibes or whatever, forgiveness, but it doesn't mean to say that you can allow this person back in your energy to make you feel like you're in a Nine of Swords. And we've got here partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Somebody's coming in helper. It even says in the Bible, I'm going to send you an helper. It says raise or promotion, congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Somebody's doing well here. I really feel it. Maybe you just might need to, just surrender a little bit more, release a little bit more, probably go to the ocean. Face your financial fears, and we've got windfall of abundance here. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Somebody could have a self-doubt, and this is where you need to not have doubt, because you always have to have faith that the Most High will provide. He even tells us that. I'm not saying you have to believe in the Bible or whatever, but I'm taught by the Bible, and there's certain things that you have to listen to. Not every, you don't have to take it all as gospel, the gospel, but you have to. Certain things that he says, look, will provide for you. He even makes sure the birds have food. He says every hair on your head is accounted. So I really feel like this faith, as much as a mustard seed, it's like not a religious thing. It's a spiritual thing of our Creator. And we've got a windfall of abundance here. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Spirit. So I'm telling you, I had that windfall. I seen it. It was, Spirit showed me it. It was written on a piece, on something, like it was written down, and I seen it on waking. It says windfall. Somebody's getting a windfall. Dream of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal, because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So somebody might need to record their dreams. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. I feel like somebody is very charitable. Yeah, I think you might even want your own charity. I have a dream of that as well, because you see these charities out today, and most of them are owned by the government. Give joyfully to the organisations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manifold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Yeah, even donating to a charity shop, just donating, even just helping people out. I just feel like, yeah, it does anything, any single thing, even if you're passing a poor person in the street and you just throw them a quid or something, I feel like, that's like they could buy something with that. Probably not much, right? But it's something. Especially if you haven't got much yourself. If you've got loads of money and you give them a quid, then you're a bit tight, to be honest. But release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Yeah, because no one's any more different. And I feel like all these celebrities and everything that's in the pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Yeah, pay yourself first. This is about, buying, you could save up. Oh, I just seen detox your friendships and declutter. Yeah, I feel like what people see, whatever magazines and TV and all that, all these celebrities, and they've got all this life, and you're not part of it. This isn't, you know, it's not real. It's an illusion. It really is an illusion. Yeah, they might have money and all this stuff and that, but yeah, you can have it too. You just don't. It's going past that, belief thing. It's like it's going past it. Let me see what Archangel Michael message has for us. For the collective, it says, trust the guidance you're receiving and be a light to others. So trust this guidance you are receiving. Oh my word, I just realised how long we've been. It says regain your focus. This has gone on some time, hasn't it? I didn't realise it was this long. Heavenly Spirit. It says get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take back your power. Oh, 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 you've got the power. You've got the power. Yeah, someone needs to get their power. And it says, embracing your life purpose. I am guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your art joyful is what you're meant to be doing. And it says, a change is coming. So something's happening here. Once you stand up to the universe and say, that's it, I'm going to do what I'm meant to do. This is what I love to do. And I'm going to do it regardless of what anybody else thinks, as long as it's not harming others and it's for the good, then the universe is going to support it. It's just have to believe in it. It's so powerful, is belief, and knowing, just knowing that God's got you back. The Most High got you. The angels got you. Your ancestors have your back. Your prayers are being answered. Step into the spotlight. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. And it says, don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Don't give up if you have faith. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. Confirmation. Excuse me. Yeah, as soon as you step up and you take charge of your life and yourself, it says no one's perfect. Open your heart. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So you probably have got some ideas here, but you just need to have a little work on it. Plan it. A bit more planning. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Help me to clear the way for forgiveness so love can thrive again. That's not for everyone, but I feel it says your vibration is rising. There's a time of great spiritual growth for you. You're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Yeah, I'm not saying, I feel like don't give up on love. I don't feel like it's a past. I feel like it's the love of yourself, and it says put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, helping you help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light so the world so that the others can learn from you. And I'm going to leave that there because I think that was absolutely beautiful. And I hope it reaches who it needs to reach. And I hope, you take note, because Spirit is like, yeah, this is trustworthy advice. This is from the angels and the ancestors. And that this is for someone who needs to hear this. Someone who's been through it. Probably with somebody who's unhealed. And I feel like you're healed or you're healing. You're healing. Probably just need to release something else. But yes, I hope you have an absolutely stupendous Saturday, and a wonderful weekend. Yes, I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.